Have you ever wanted to read the Bible but didn't know where to start? Maybe you've tried. And maybe as you picked up the Bible, you started at the beginning. That makes sense, right? That's how you read most books, but having started there, you quickly encountered writing that was confusing and hard. Maybe you got to the part with all the names and numbers and went, what am I supposed to take from this? Well, if we haven't met, my name's Clint Talbert. I'm the pastor at First Pres Maumee, and I want to invite you to join me in a class that I'm offering. The class is meant to introduce people to the Bible so that you might come away from your time of reading and study feeling like you've really had an encounter with God, growing in confidence as you read the Bible. We're living at a time when more and more people, I think, are interested in a renewed way in the Bible and the things of faith, and yet they don't know where to start. And if that's you, I really hope you'll consider joining me. The class that I'm leading is entitled Learning the Language of the Church, because that's what the Bible is. A lot of times we think about the Bible as if it's a manual or a rule book. But if we think about it that way, we'll quickly find ourselves frustrated, because that's not what the Scripture or the Bible is. Instead, it's more like a language. Think about it. Language is one of the most important tools that enables relationship. If you've ever tried to learn a foreign language, you know how hard it is. Or even if you're native to the English language, you likely recognize all of the exceptions and idiosyncrasies to the language we speak. It takes some effort to learn language. It takes some patience. It takes a commitment. And the same is true with the Scripture. The Scripture has been given to us by God so that we might be able to share relationship with Him and with others who are seeking to follow and worship and serve God through Jesus Christ. The Scripture, the Bible, is the language of the church. But much like learning a foreign language, we've got to lean in. We've got to be patient. We've got to be willing to do some work in order to learn this new language. And so, in the year to come, on Monday nights, a couple of nights a month, I'll be leading a class meant to teach the language of the church. That is, how do we read the Bible in such a way where we feel like we are really living into relationship with God and one another. We'll start at the beginning. And so if you have no familiarity with the Bible or feel like you just don't even know Old Testament from New Testament, that's all right. Come. We're going to start with the basics and grow from there. This is a class intended for people of our church, but not exclusively so. If you're seeing this and always wanted to learn more about how to read the Bible, we hope that you'll join us. The first gathering will be on Monday, October 6th at 6 p.m. here at the church. And from that point forward, I'll share with you a schedule. Again, we'll meet not every week, but a couple of times a month. There will be homework, because this does take some work, but it will be a blessing and a lot of fun to share together as well. So consider joining me for the class, Learning the Language of the Church, October 6th, beginning at 6 o'clock. Whether you're part of the community here at First Pres Maumee or are seeing this and you live somewhere else in Northwest Ohio, we hope that you will receive this invitation and join us.